Hey guys, it's Constance with Butterfly Mom Creations and more, and we're gonna do a little vlogging today. Something a little different. And today, before it rains, because it's gonna rain again today, I'm gonna do some planting of my herb seeds. No makeup day, just an oversized shirt. Got my gloves and my old trusty, and I'm talking old trusty working tools, ground tools. So I have lots of seed packets. I have several of these from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to use for my herb seeds, and we're going to do some seed planting. It is late to plant seeds, but herb seeds grow pretty quickly, so I'm not really worried about that. So we're going to start off planting those. There are some seeds that I'm still going to plant in my garden that we're just going to see how it goes this year. Hopefully it works out and I still get something off of them. We are going to, sorry y'all, I've got some allergies going on. But we are going to go buy some vegetable plants this week because we kept getting frosts, very low cold temperatures, so we never got to plant seeds this year. It was insane, or it would have killed them anyway. Or if the plants had started to grow, it would have killed them off. So we're actually going to have to buy plants this year. So we're going to go this week and we're going to buy a few of each plant that I wanted to plant, and we're going to put them in the garden. So I'm going to film that this week too and show you how that goes. So let's get started. So we're going to try this little setup. You're not going to see my face, but I also have my potting soil that I didn't get to hoist up here and show you. But let me get my gloves on, as you can see. Hey guys! So I'm gonna get my gloves on so I don't get dirt underneath my fingernails, because everybody knows that is a pain in the butt to get out. And I am using some Dollar Tree potting soil, which I'm not worried about because here's my potting soil, because I have been taking banana peels and soaking them in the dropping them down in mason jars of water, and so dropping banana peels down in mason jars of water and letting them soak, and what it does is it drops out soaks the potassium from the banana peels into the water. So then I have potassium water, and that's what I'm going to water my plant seeds with. And then I've been saving eggshells that I'll burst in my, I bought from the Goodwill store a coffee bean grinder years ago for seasonings and stuff, to grind seasonings, and to do stuff like for just that reason, like to grind up eggshells into calcium powder and stuff like that, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I know that just regular old potting soil is not, it doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it, but that's all right. I'm going to make my own nutrients to add into the potting soil. So let me dust off my gloves so I can pick up the phone. So this is what I have so far. Let's see if I can get a good picture. That's what it looks like. I'm trying not to put so much of dirt in the middle, because really I can't plant anything in the middle of these, but it will keep it stable, the sides. So I'm just kind of humping it up, and then we're gonna plant seeds. Because these are the stacking ones. Now, I thought I had 3, but I guess I bought 4. They only had these. This is all they had left of these in the store. So I have several of them, as you can see. I'm going to back off so you can see. So these are 2 more, and then I have one over here that's holding all my seed packets. So they kind of stack up like so. If you've ever seen anybody do it on the TV. So they do like that. So when I end up, you plant herbs here, and you'll plant an herb here, right here, right? Then you'll plant an herb here, and then if I stop with just 3 tiers, which is what I think I'm gonna do, because I think my other seeds are ones that have to be planted in my tires, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll put herb here, 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 and then one in the middle, because there won't be anything sitting on top. So I'll end up with 10 herbs instead of 9. So let's get you back right and stack these back together and get my next one started with potting soil. So that's basically what we're doing. So I'm going to pause you and so I can fill the rest of these up with dirt, and then I'll come back and then we'll start planting seeds in them. Alright guys, I've got like a little setup here so that I can put the planters where you could see me planting the seeds. I've got all the planters full of dirt. I've got my seeds separated out, how I'm going to put them in what planter. From the bottom, middle, and top container. I feel like I have dirt on my face. I probably do. That's okay, because that's the part of gardening. Gardening is a great way to, it is an amazing way for me to help my mental health. I can't wait for this part of the year because it really helps my mental health. The sunshine, which we do not have today, it's overcast, but working with my hands, I'm not having to work really hard. It's light work, so it's easy for me to do without overstressing my body. I don't have to think too hard. I can just really focus on the seeds and the plants and the dirt and what I'm going to be putting into my body when it finally grows, and that really makes me happy. So anyway guys, enough of me like going on about that. Let's get started and let's get some seeds into this dirt. So first off, I'm going to plant parsley, basil, and oregano. And these seeds, all the seeds that I have today, are from the Dollar Tree. And I will, throughout my journey of gardening, show you how they're coming along. If they're not coming along, if they're not coming up. I know you'd like to see my face when I'm talking. Throughout this journey, I will show you the progress of the growth of plants when they start coming up. If they don't come up, if I fail at this, hopefully I won't. Something hopefully will come up this year. Usually I have a really good I do really good at this. I usually have a really good green thumb, but we'll see. You know, like I said, it's past planting seed time. But you know, I don't know. You never know. And sometimes with seeds, it's hit or miss. You never know, but we'll see. So let's get started. Instead of using my fingers, I'm going to use the end of this trowel or fork to make a hole in my dirt. I want to put this on top so I can see where to put my hole. And I'm only making it about, you know, about that deep, I guess. I'm guessing here. It's been a while since I've done a garden. So first I'm going to plant the oregano. And you will hear Petal. She's whining because she wants out of the fence with me. There's one little seed peeking out. And I'm not going to plant all of these seeds in here since I'm just planting in these little things. So I'm just going to plant some of the seeds in here, because that would be like overkill in these little containers, unless I come up with some different containers or something. This is just to make sure I have some seeds come up in here, you know. And then if it comes up that I have a lot coming up, then I'll take some out and separate it. So the one thing I did not do is make me some little labels. So I'm going to lay my plant packets in here until I can make me some little sticky labels to go on the outside of the container. Normally I have little plant stickers, like little jabbers, that go in the dirt to tell me what I'm growing. But I guess I didn't buy any this year. I actually didn't see them at my store this year. Or I would have bought them. So I guess, oh, I could use popsicle sticks. I bought popsicle sticks for crafting. I could use popsicle sticks. That's what we're gonna do. So this is parsley. And these seeds are bigger. The other seeds were like little bitty micro seeds. So these are easier to handle. Lay the parsley packet in there, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to plant some basil. And these are a little bit bigger too. I'll show you about how much I'm planting in there. And I'll thin it out. And I've got so many planters around the house, flower planters, that if it gets too much for this thing to handle, then I'll thin it out and plant them in other planters, because I love herbs anyway, so, and I cook with them when they grow, so. I'll just thin them out and put them in another container, or give them to my mother. She likes herbs too, so that's that bottom layer. The second layer I'm gonna do is sage, thyme, and dill. These get taller, so I wanted them to be above the bushier ones, because I didn't want them to like grow past the bushier ones. So I put the bushier ones on the bottom. I'm gonna put these ones that grow taller in the middle, because the last layer I do grow tall too. So I just wanted to put the bushier ones on the bottom. So yeah, let me poke holes in the dirt. Let me sit my container on top. So I'm going to do sage first. Oh, these are like big seeds. I might as well just, I'm going to do all of the sage, because there's really not many of the sage seeds. I mean, there is, but not as many as the other seeds. So they're big round balls. So just in case, because I see some broken ones in here, so just in case not a lot of them decide to come up, I'm just going to go ahead and plant them all. You hear Petal playing with her little squeaky toy in the background. So I just planted the sage. Now I'm going to go to the thyme. These sound like really tiny seeds. Oop, I lost a seed. Oh, there's a ton of seeds in here. So these are smaller than the very first seeds I planted, so I'm just going to pour some in here. There's the thyme, and I love dill. Oh my gosh, I love dill. So we're gonna plant some dill next in this second layer. I love these. I never bought these before. I seen everybody haul them last year, but I never ever bought them because I wasn't planting anything, and I knew they would be good for a herb garden. And this is what dill seeds look like. They look like miniature sunflower seeds. Is what they remind me of. that's it for that layer. Now on the top layer, I had extra seeds of certain packets. And we really like, me and the boyfriend really like to eat guacamole a lot. And I like to put cilantro in my guacamole. And he really likes chives. So I had 2 packs of chives and 2 packs of cilantro. So that's what's going to go in the top bin. So I'm going to put 2 chives and 2 cilantros up on the top bin. So let me poke my holes. I think I'm just going to use 1 pack of cilantro seeds since there's so many. Yeah, they're big balls. So I'm just going to split this 1 packet up since I'm not even using whole packets. This is what the cilantro looks like. So I'm just going to split them up into 2 holes. I'm going to put them in the middle. And in the top. So that's what is in the top over here. And then a pack of chives. They feel like small seeds. Yep. So I'm just going to pour some in the hole. Well, they're not as small as some of the other ones I've put in here. And then the rest over here. Yep. I think a lot more went in this one than the other one. And then we're going to lay that right there. And we're going to put these away. Alright guys, I'm out here at the garden spot where I told you I had the boyfriend, well I didn't tell you, but the boyfriend plowed the garden spot. So I'm going to go ahead and, I took a break from the planting the seeds for the herb garden thing, but I'm going to show you where our garden is going to be. So I'm going to back off and then show you where he put the garden and what it looks like right now. He just got through plowing it a second time. So I'm going to back off and I'm going to show you. Let's see if you can see it. So that is, let's see, that's not all in. Let me try to get it in focus. Stick with me guys. I'm trying to see if I can get it how big it is. That's how big it is. There we go. That's how big it is. There we go. And so we'll walk over to it and I'll show you the dirt. we still gotta rake out the grass, but we still got grass to rake out. But it's good and get some good non-grassy dirt. It's really good rich dirt. I had horse manure come out and put in it last year on the dirt on the ground, so it would be really good for this year. So it's ready to put plants in it. And look at him, he's raking away to get the grass out. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop right here. It's starting to rain, as you can see in the background, and I'll start up again when it's not raining. So it's been fun. Thank you for joining me. But it's gonna be the end for this day. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me today on this different kind of video. I hope y'all enjoyed being outside and watching me plant seeds and just being in a different environment. I hope y'all enjoy this content and will join me again for this part of my life and watch how my garden grows. Always remember, we rise by lifting others. And until next time, I love you all. Bye, guys.